They got this whole thing now about girls when they're hiking in the woods, or some of them, a very few actually, say they would rather come up against a bear than another man. And I hike a lot. A couple of times a week I go on a 7 mile hike around this lake in this state park near where I live and pass women alone and together very often and make a point of trying to smile and say hello because this is, a few miles into the woods. We're very alone and make them feel comfortable, but they don't feel completely comfortable. They just think, well, it's the best. He seems as nice as possible. But I am bigger than them. They know that I want sex, and there is a certain tension there, it's in the air. And I try to make them feel comfortable, but it's not 100%. And one thing is that they like the discomfort. They like it when I smile. They like it that I'm still a bit of a threat because that's exciting. Safety is boring. Safety is when you relax. But if that's why men ride motorcycles at unbelievable speeds, 100 miles an hour down the interstate and pull the front wheel up off the ground. And it's even just to watch it is electrifying, and they're risking their own life for the thrill. And the women, for the most part, like the thrill. Do they like it when it goes bad? No more than a guy on the back wheel of a motorcycle likes it when that goes bad and he is, permanently disfigured for the rest of his life. But the thrill was worth it. And most women feel like the thrill of men is worth it. And most of the time, you do not wreck the motorcycle. And most of the time, women have a great deal of fun with men, and that doesn't happen. But yes, that is part of it, and that is part of life. And these few women that are complaining about it are women that have been desperately hurt by masculinity. They're the toxic masculinity crowd who are just trying to push masculinity away and pointlessly trying to make it disappear. And that's fine that they feel that way, but we shouldn't amplify that and talk about that all the time. These people that are seriously hurt to the point where they really need help, they should not be making the rules. The people who luckily haven't been hurt that bad need to make the rules, and part of the rules need to be we need to try to help these people. But we have elevated them up, on both sides of the aisle. The crazies, the extremes are the ones talking, and the people in the middle who understand that life has risk and problems and you have to tolerate it and try to get on top of it, they're quiet. They're not coming out and doing what they should do and what they've done forever, which can be classified as bullying, is telling these people, listen, be quiet. We're busy. We have real things to do. And if we get an extra moment, because there's so much on our plate, we will look at what you need and try to help you. But for the most part, we have to keep this machine going into the future.